Double tap.
Puppy Monkey Dick. Jaden is going to build roller coasters. Let's see how he builds.
To stream. Who do we got? Kichi, how you doing? Jaguar, thank you for doing first. Solomon, hello. Perkins, hello. Camo, hello. Shout out to lurkers in chat. You guys are absolutely amazing for stopping on by and showing good support. Would also like to address 2 offline follows from Marco Ironfist and Trend Expert. Thank you guys so much and welcome on to the Blueberry Burger Squad. Yeah, I'm playing to this. Welcome on into stream. No! I'm a sucker for fart jokes, okay?
Jalen's blueberry.
I mean, you guys can call me a blueberry muffin all you want. I'm not gonna oppose that. Hello everyone, so good to see you all, and a couple of things I want to bring up before we start tonight's Planet Coaster is number one, this is for the YouTube audience, okay? I do sincerely apologize for the lack of live pre-recorded VODs from the Twitch stream, and this is mainly part of one, laziness from myself. Oh my word, can I please have proper tracking on the hands, thank you. Number one, laziness from myself. And number two, let's just say that the inspiration to upload content apart from the highlights and maybe a few shorts has just diminished completely. So which means this channel is probably going faster towards end of VOD period and pushing itself into the highlights period. Which is fine, Nothing else is changing. You're still getting shorts, you're still getting covers, you're still getting highlights, and you're still getting extra bits from streams. Just no more VODs after 2026. After the end of this year. Now, for the rest of you, in the...
Are you not entertained?
Oh my word. Hi Alice, how you doing? So good to see you. And also hello Budapest, how are you? While we are on here, I also wanted to bring up something. For those of you that have seen the Discord as well, you might have also noticed this morning This morning I might have done a thing. And that is the fact that I watched K-pop Demon Hunters. I had FOMO, okay? My nephews loved the movie so much. I kept seeing bits of it as I was passing by the living room area in my house. And I felt a lot of FOMO as they were watching it because I wanted to watch the film myself. Last night I couldn't sleep. It was just the perfect opportunity to get on Netflix, get on my mother's email, get on the identification to say, it's me doing the job, and actually watch the film for myself. I'm not going to spoil anything for those of you that have not seen the film, but just be prepared for an emotional roller coaster. My name on Axel's server, why my blueberry blimp? I chose that. Axel knows. Just taking some time for a break before going to school this morning for some bicycle assembly. There you go. Get yourself a new non-vehicular a non-motor related ride. Something you can power up with your legs, get some exercise in. Something I still have to do. Since the last time we were on Planet Coaster, there have been some major updates to the game, of which involve some crazy shenanigans, including colors to stuff, crazy path ideas, and also on top of that, new DLC, which means new coasters. So we will be going back into, as the people have voted on the Discord, after almost a year, we're going back to the Blueberry Coaster and Water Park.
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
Budapest, thank you so much for the hydration, Sip Sip. Alice, I do miss you being around. What the heck is going on with you lately? No staff available, what? Wait a minute, do I even have... Where's the park management thingy? Staff. I have mechanics, what the hell? Yeah, I've got staff. Why is it sending me stuff like that? I mean, what? So here's a reminder of what we have in the park so far. We've got this pool situation sorted. as of course with a lot of the pre-made water slides, I can't even build a water slide for shit. So I ended up with these. Thanks to a certain Liger, who also likes inflation a little bit, we've added a little feature to one of these water slides. If we can follow along with one of these passengers, we can easily see that if they go on, they get bumped. But now that I see it, I actually don't really like it that much. So, in all honesty, it just feels appropriate to just not have it here. Hi, Mama, how are you? So good to see you. Hopefully I want to try and again with building a water slide, because what I have here, it's kind of meh at best. If you guys remember, I have this octagonal fountain here with a little pattern here for the stuff, and it's not a perfect circle. I'll tell you that much for the fountain pattern. The centerpieces of the park are the wild blue over here, and the mango looper here, which is a very small, very compact, proper looping coaster. As we continue further down the park, we can easily see some more potential craziness, including a teacups ride over here. Then we have an LIM coaster, which is I'm trying to remember what LIM stands for. I know M stands for magnetic. Launched Impulse Magnetic Coaster, I think. Then I came up with this wooden coaster, which I still have yet to design or name. And we also still have a bunch of park to look out for and at least try and get through. So let's just see what we can do with this and see what new coasters await us. And I'm going to be filtering to the sorcery pack.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
Excuse me, racing fan. I think what I am gonna do is I'm gonna do a the LSM raid for the next one. And where shall I put it? I've got a centerpiece here that I can easily reserve for more, Racing Fan, the 10 stream streak, let's go! I can reserve this spot later for more flat rides. But as it stands, our park can go as far back here. This coaster that I'm building right now is an LSM. As it says on the description. The LIM is over here. Now my question is, oh, it does have the split track. Is there a singular direction launch now that I think about it? Okay, linear induction motor, but the one we're dealing with is linear synchronous. Okay. Okay, I derped. Thank you. My Twitch chat helps me out a lot on some of the stuff. Thank you. Oh, we can include some alt track. I see what we got here. What does this one do? Okay, then. Alright, I might have to completely undo. I have a different plan for this. Because... honestly, not... I don't know how to say this, but... elevation might be a bit much, don't you guys think? Because that auto-tunnel system, man... So hold. That one does that, right? And this one says it can invert, so I don't... Oh, the loops. Derp. I actually keep forgetting I can also put this into test mode if I wanted to. Where is start test? Okay, so that's kind of for a small amount, right? And then I think I'm gonna try a switch junction. Okay, I think that's what it is. Yeah, that's what I wanted. You only built coasters? No, I have, if I go back to the rest of the park here, I have built flat rides before. Dark rides, flat rides, water slides. I'm just building a coaster today because I'm in the mood for it. But hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. First time chat. Neon Cypher, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. How are you doing? Actually, let's make it a full turn. Well, this might be a bit too tight. Let me just increase the size of it just a tad. Also, don't mind the noise in the background. My kids can, they're not my kids, but my nephews actually can get a bit loud. That's what I wanted. That one's a slow speed. I want the brake. Well, that's the launch. Although this might need to be smoothed a bit. Okay, mods ban please. I do not accept promo in my chat. Thanks. Safety first is a key of IRL roller coasters that people want to get on. Yeah. I kind of want to try another thing too now that I think about it. Slashy, how dare!
Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate!
And Slushy, thank you so much for the hydration.
Check your posture. You blueberry muffin flop.
The pipes up won't get. Oh, ow, oh, getting dizzy.
Good reminder for good reminder. Oh my word! And the kids are so loud that you guys probably can't even hear me at this point. But posture check alongside bringing out the recliner. Thank you for that. Also, why am I doing it like that when I can just theoretically just do it like, if I can do this proper, like that? Although I would love to just try for a different type of curve. Because the intent here is to ensure that the coaster goes swimmingly well, especially when it's about to be on a switch track. Like that. Now I go to this side. Excuse, I don't want to. Because I want to go here and start going like this. That can't autocomplete because of the way the coaster here works. But a feature of, one feature of Planet Coaster 2 that got us fans excited is the feature you're seeing right now, the switch track. One of the features, but there's also like drop track, there's turntables, those sorts of things. And I'm very surprised that with this particular variant of coaster, you can actually keep the coaster running while a switch track is functioning, to allow it the time it needs to get past. Oh, I think we got ourselves a working coaster. But now my question stands, how far do I need to go up like this? Although it would be nice to actually, ooh, no. Let's build a coaster that goes all over the park. If we tried making a coaster that goes all over the park, it would not even surpass 10 miles of track. Wouldn't even surpass that. Coastal switch track's unique. It has been done before, I'll tell you that. But I don't think to this scale. With 500 loop-to-loops. Okay, Slushy, if you want somebody that crazy, look up a channel called Coaster Base. They've made coasters super crazy. There's even at least one out there with 100 loops. But here's the problem. Hang on. How lined up are we on this? Oh, not at all. Oh my word. Do I have to... Actually, I don't think... Yeah, I don't need this extra decoration. Just as long as it's running proper. Imagine real life 500 loops and coasters, that will look too much. 100 is even more, 100 is just as excessive, I'll say that much. I'd show the channel, but I figured it's not really that safe for a stream. I'll just go ahead and DM it to you, Slushy, if that's gonna be okay with you. Also, this station should not... Where's the edit button? Yeah, the station piece should actually be the other side entry and exit. There we are. Alright, and you say the coaster is not connected to any path? I've got something here. Line width 12, and that's exactly the width I want. Perfect. Yeah, to make me think that it was gonna work. It does. It most certainly does. Alright, that works for me. Oh, and it would also work too, because look at the design. I could theoretically put a centerpiece in here too, and it would actually work proper. Now, these few segments, I typically tend to think of scenery ideas on... I don't tend to think of many scenery ideas on the fly, I'll say that much. I don't want to... Oh, straight to ground, got it. No, I don't want it to ground. Like that, that's what I wanted. That is exactly what I wanted. I think I might also switch my angle snap to 15 degrees just to make my life easier on some of these. Anywho. Q-path. Perfect. Now all I gotta do is design the path here. Although this is more of a work in progress, as some ideas in scenery building tend to also include scenery for the queue paths as well, which may unfortunately also mean that the queue path might actually have to be redesigned in such a way that it would still conform with the scenery. If you guys know what I mean. So this zigzag pattern that I'm giving you right now, this might not be the final design for whatever this coaster is going to be. Now, while this place does look very appropriate for this position, yeah, because you're in a thrill section. Well, we do already have a thrill coaster in the form over here. However, the only thing that really doesn't really stand out too much is the fact that this coaster by itself is isolated. There really isn't anything to like gravitate the audience towards it. So I will have to add stuff over here to attract customers, especially when the prestige for this is going to be low to start with. Let me go ahead and start this up and see how this works, but yeah. Which will mean a test and see how you guys like it as I play it. I like how it's just on the edge of crashing and it actually doesn't crash. It's a convenient touch. Okay, we're looking at good results, but my question now is, if I increase the speed of the... If I increase the speed... Like, let's put it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and edit the ride again. Let's say this launch, if I go all the way to the end of this... It's already good ratings, but let's say I wanted to increase it. Well, the max is 100. I don't want to go that high yet. Let's try and go for a middle ground and start at 80 miles an hour. If I wanted to go that, how much would the ratings improve or worsen? The only real edits I'd want to make to my rides to accommodate for such a case would actually have to be increased track limits. So like I'd have to build at least one more of this and at least one more of this. Let's see how 80 miles an hour works for this one. If it's too much, I can always bring it down. Like that. This is the hill that I was worried about with how slow it was when I had the speed set to 60. Okay, so nausea increases with that speed. Nausea increases with that speed. I could bring it back down to 60 if I wanted to. But the easier way to understand the coaster is to see heat maps. specifically max speed of 63 miles an hour. So even with the target speed of 80 miles an hour or a target speed of anything higher than that, it's definitely going to, with a target speed of anything higher than that speed, preferably around 65 miles an hour, is pretty much just going to bring some issues. So in theory, the only thing I could really do with this one is if I go back over to here, right? And bring the target speed down to, let's start with 62. And see where it takes us. Because the max speed was around 63, I think. Just under will be nice. And instead of doing a coaster cam, I'm going to do heat map. Yes. Also, loving how also, this is kind of a glitch and a half. I don't know if it's meant to be that way, but when the coaster reverses, the previous heat map disappears alongside the reversal. It's funny. Don't know if that's meant to happen or if it's just a thing. All right, I like that. A little better than last time. And I think that's the target speed I'll set for. Perfect. Also, why do I need the heat maps on again? Although I do want to ask someone.
Jalen Barks asked me, rate Jalen's latest roller coaster build on a scale of 1 to 10. Describe why you chose this rating. Jalen, your coaster building never ceases to amaze me. I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. The creative use of switch tracks is unique indeed. However, we can't ignore practicality. 500 loops is intense and might be a bit overboard. But overall, it's a thrilling ride full of surprises. Well done.
Ballsy, I didn't include the 500 loops. You're just imagining it courtesy of somebody else mentioning it, putting 500 loops in. That is the unfortunate side effect of running a bot on ChatGPT, everybody. It can hallucinate at times, and for it to think I put 500 loops in this coaster, yeah. Sometimes I actually have to do the verification myself and say something like, disclaimer, Ballsy is incorrect. We mentioned 500 loops, but never included it. All right, so before I open this coaster, no, those are just the guys doing things. Before I open the coaster, I'm gonna go ahead and open up a shop over here, but what shop specifically? Excuse me. What shop specifically? Helper time. Which shops do I even have in my park? I only have a pool shop and guest services, nothing else. So I could, in theory, put food and drink down here if I wanted to, but what food and drink? What could go well with a coaster like this? Chief beef with burgers. I could do pizza. Pizza! Or, instead of all of that, let's see what other food types I could do. Hot dogs. Vegan burgers. Oh, that's right. I never got to test the wooden coaster that in the last stream of this. Maybe a mix of different ones. Oh yeah, like one of those shopping plazas. Something like that, right? Although it'd be a rough and ready set only because things. So like yeah, I could do a mix of hot dogs. Burgers.
Tasty.
Pizza.
Pizza pen.
Do we not have a Monsieur Fritas in here? That's one restaurant, that's one shop type that I do know is somewhere here. Or did I just filter by certain branding? Now, what if I did this? Okay, so this version actually doesn't have a Monsieur Fritas. What I think has gone on, if I can actually look at the menu options for the shop itself. Oh, this just has burgers. Then if I go to Hot Dog Squad here... For those that don't know, Monsieur Fritas is actually, from Planet Coaster 1, the French fry stall, or as you Brits call it, chips. Anyways, enough of that talk. Back to the blueprints, because I do want to get a Gulpy stall going. This is Gulpy Soda, right? Standard issue Gulpy Soda. God, they brought Gulpy back. Loved that dino. And if they don't want, how do I say this? If they don't want...
Sparko the Burbo asked me, Yo Bozzy, do you think 100, 200, 500 loops in roller coasters is too crazy? I don't think it's going to happen in our real life. Well Sparko, as much as I love a good adrenaline rush, I'd have to say that 500 loops might be a bit over the top, even for a daredevil like myself. It sounds like an epic ride, sure, but it's probably a bit too intense for real life. 100 of those loops could still be pretty hair-raising, though.
Sounds like Bozzy hasn't heard of Coaster Base. Latte is coffee. I wonder if it's bottles of water when you put Pip Shot juice in. Oh, it's just juices. Got it. Soda Lightful. Maybe unique. Maybe more unique tastes on soda. Yes, the sugar-free stuff. like my standard issue Coke Zero Sugar, if you think about it. Hat's fantastic. Looney Balloons, just a memento. I'm going to put all three of these across from these guys.
Looney balloons.
There's that, there's that. Like this park so far? Yes! Typically when I play this game, I genuinely don't have many ideas. They usually just come on the fly. Which is why I don't really like to place scenery down or decorate these things until the very end, when I have the feeling that, yes, I know for a fact that I'm going to have some level of success putting this park up on the Frontier Workshop. That's the other thing, too, is that Frontier Developments actually put up their own workshop specifically for Planet Coaster 2 instead of actually using Steam's own workshop, because what they do, because what's gone on is that Steam is because what's gone on is by uploading to Steam's workshop, the developers give up the ability to moderate specific uploads. And as updates have moved on over the course of Planet Coaster's and Planet Zoo's lifetimes, several mods have also broken. Several workshop add-ons have actually broke as a result of many updates. And as such, to prevent these issues from happening, this is why the Frontier Workshop was developed, to give the developers and the team back those moderation rights.
Hydrate. Or dihydrate.
Thank you, Bozzy. Sip, sip. Any restaurant ideas? Let me see what we have for, well, there's this Planet Coaster restaurant we have here. Although now that I think about it, I'd actually have to grid style path this one. Oh, so this does have its own path. I got it. But it's inconvenient to be back there because there really isn't anything to go off of over here. The only thing I could really put down is a flat ride, but that would be in the same vicinity anyways. Speaking of flat rides, let me see what else I can put down here. And restrict it by Planet Coaster theme. What else we got going here? Ew. Actually reminds me of the park I went to as a kid. The idea here is that you're building a theme park of your own dreams, and any resemblances to real-life amusement parks is purely coincidental. Kichi, thank you for head pats and smoochies. That should work for a sun flare. Just open this bad boy up. I think the others also need to be opened, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I gotta open these up. Then again, I could also do this from the manager. So last time I was here, I actually built this wooden coaster with a separate exit from its entrance, and the promise I made that stream was I was going to test this, which I never did. So it's about time I do it. Guys, ready to? I hit the wrong button. Anyways, you guys ready to see it from first person? Yes. I don't know why the fear was set so high, probably because we didn't test it. Okay, that's a tight turn, I can say that much. Please tell me ratings improved. Oh, no, they did not. So, what it does look like, unfortunately, is the G-force limit excess. So, I do have to fix this ride in some way. But how? So, let me look at heat maps, and actually, what's the max lat G, max vert G? So, excess G-force, I'm going to start with the vertical Gs and see where this goes. We're looking for extreme excess in the positive vertical G department. Am I thinking that that these little bumps here might be causing it? That these little bumpy sections here might be causing it? There's a measly 7. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I have one idea for how to improve this bit, and unfortunately it involves extending this beyond its limits. So, let me go ahead and hit the edit button again. And I think I'm going to go ahead and delete everything through here. And this is an effort to smooth out the descent and ascent. The max here was 145. I think I'm going to keep that 145 height a limit here. Oh, that goes to 117. That's better. So 145. Hey, Kai, thank you so much for the raid.
Jalen. Come quick. There's a raid from Kai_Bloodwolf.
Kai, how was Minecraft? For those who don't know who I am, hello there, I am Jalen Barks. Twitch is only Blue Samo yet. I am a variety gamer where they focus on platforming, puzzle games, and simulation games like the game I'm playing now called Planet Coaster 2. I'm currently working on my Blueberry Coaster and Water Park, which not only is dedicated to me, but also trying to go through the tropics and just getting all the fruits out of the way. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider
Also
that.
known as the Blueberry Muffin Fluffball Blimp.
Ballsy. We don't talk about that in front of an old friend. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider that follow button. It means a lot as you get notified of live next. I don't just play Planet Coaster 2. A list of games I do play can be found down below where it says games, and yes, that list is long. Going the right way? That is going the right way. All right, and I think over here, oop, not the way I wanted. So then here, I'm gonna try and match that. That is not what I want to do. Oh no, why was it going? Oh my word. What was it set to before? Like that? Sure, why not? Now it's only going to improve that segment. There is still that 7 plus bit over here that I'm worried about, which I can probably fix as I go, but for now, let's test this thing. And don't worry about the background. I have loud kids and they're not having a good night. So I'm hoping a much smoother curve into here will do better. Seika, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker Squad. How are you? how bad is this? Oh. Okay, so things have died down since then. So this improvement did help. Perfect. And of course, they're still going at it. And my overstimulation's starting to kick in. So I guess really the only thing I can do here is just open up. For those of you still lurking around, chat, how are you guys doing? You guys vibing, chillaxing? What's going on in your minds? Also, is there did I put down bathrooms? I put down bathrooms. Although I actually want to put them more down around the park too. Recently picked up Persona 5 Royal. Nice. Just chilling. Always good to chillax. Always good to vibe. Oh, is this coming in from a double raid already?
Jalen, come quick. There's a raid from Ward
Triple
underscore whistle.
raid? Are you kidding me?
Jalen, come quick. There's a raid from Crystal Softball.
Were you all playing with Kai? Crystal and Wad, both thank you so much for the raids. How was Minecraft? You guys were all playing together? Nice. For those that don't know who I am, I know you guys are late from before Kai, but for those that don't know who I am, hello there. I am Jalen Barks. Twitch is only Blue Samoyed. I'm a variety game where they focus on platforming games, puzzle games, and simulation games like the one I'm playing now, Planet Coaster 2. I just finished building a LSM coaster all the way over here. I have just finished testing and fixing this wooden coaster over here, and now I'm trying to figure out what I want to build next in this park. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider that follow button. It means a lot.
Also known as the Blueberry Muffin Fluffball Blimp.
Ballsy, can we please not talk about this in front of old friends? Thank you very much. They probably don't know about that. Let's just not go too deep. If you guys like what you see and want to see more, please consider that follow button. It means a lot to get notified live next. I don't just play Planet Coaster 2. Those are games I do play can be found down below where it says games, and yes, that list is long. Chozo. Hi, Chozo. How you doing? So good to see you, but still eject Chozo. You don't have to type the you guys don't have, Sparko, you don't have to type the a command automatically does it for Chozo. So basically, this is a command. So basically, this is an inside joke between me, Chozo, and a bunch of other streamers. Other streamers that are jokingly friends with Chozo. Chozo is a gremlin to us, and is so much of a gremlin that we have decided that we kind of want to go Among Us on him. And that's where the eject command comes in. My viewers can go in, type !eject, and increase the eject counter to throw him out the airlock. Because he's so sus. Guess they're desperate, what? Oh, guess they're tired. Chozo, that doesn't work. Wah. I know you guys need benches, but come on, man. As the park gets bigger, I do definitely want to build a transport ride. I know I built one in the Time Warped Park for Papa Barks, which is my reference point for what I want to do with a potential transport ride across this park. Although there are other transport options, like if I go here, I used the FD Enterprises monorail. I could instead use something different, like a steam train railroad, but that's too old-fashioned. I could do a single-decker bus as well, but that could be too basic. Or I could do a cable car, which, funny you all should say that. This one labels it as a gondola, Which is very funny because here's the thing. We're not in the right environment for a gondola. The inflate command audio might be breaking or staticky. Huh. That's just okay. So I think what happens, Mama, is it's randomly collecting from 4 different sounds, and it just so happens that on the last 2 command triggers, it played the same sound, which is where I think you might be experiencing the breaking or staticky, is because it plucked the squeak rub sound both times. So for example, if I did inflate again, I'm hoping it doesn't do the squeak this time. It does the puff. And that is the sound that you're thinking is breaking or staticky. Lone, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. Break, Lone. How many times do we have to keep ejecting? Oh my word. Oh my word. Guys, don't type exclamation throne. I do not deserve anything on there. Hey! I think if that sound is effectively a concern for the Pika Fox or anybody else, I could go in and just remove only that sound. As we go through all of this, why does it keep playing that one? I swear. As it goes on, I have the gut feeling that if it's going to cause huge concern for someone like that could be confusing, finally, then it could be possibly removed and just deal with the 3 other sounds. Ah! Oh my word, how much you gonna inflate me? Also, yes, I do have a challenge where I could go shirtless in VR chat. Slasha 8. So, you guys could make me go shirtless in VR chat if you wanted to. Your channel points could do all that. All you gotta do is contribute to the community challenge in the channel points below the chat. Like Lone just did. Chozo, I'm the one that gets inflated, not anybody else. There are a few blimps in here, but still. Pufferfish Zappy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker squad. How are you doing? And Juan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blueberry Barker squad. How are you? Always eject the Chozo. We also have, there's some of our mods also like to have a little fun with Chozo if he goes too far, just by giving him 1 second timeouts. Didn't see Kai rated, but here's a follow. Yes, he did. Yeah, like that. I swear, you guys inflate me too much, and I'm gonna be my own balloon for the park. Thing is, though, we can't do it too much to him because every time we time him out, it adds to his record. And for those of us with shared ban info with other streamers, it can set a bad look on them if we do it too many times. I swear you guys are gonna just go ham and try to pop me, aren't you? Third gear, one piece inflates your hands. Oh my word. We gotta prep you for the 100th Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. No, you are not. Okay, I just realized something here, guys. Who's in Donkey Kong 64, the DK rap? Which one of the Kongs? There was one that had the balloon effect. Which one was it? I'm trying to remember, so I can probably put it up on the screen for you guys. Nah. Oh, funky? Let me have a look. Blah! Nah! Stop it! Okay, so it's not Funky Kong. I think you guys are looking for, let me try and look this up. So friends, this is Lanky Kong, and according to the DK rap, okay, I'm waiting for ads. Subscribers, you get an early preview of this, and I'm just gonna have to wait until everybody's back from ads so that it can be highlighted. No ads for me, that's right, Turbo users. Oh, you're not Turbo? Oh, yeah, the other bit about the whole ads being regionally selective kind of deal. Anyways, chat. In case you didn't know, this is Lanky Kong, one of the original members of the DK crew from the DK rap in Donkey Kong 64. The reason why I'm bringing this guy up is one of his abilities in DK 64 is Baboon Balloon, And in the rap, the rap talks about him blowing up like a balloon. Hence, why maybe Kong Blimp is being like Lanky Kong. Ay! Bah! Eject shows out! I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know what else to put in here. I could just go in and... Here, let me try getting a water slide in. Let me try building my own water slide. What water slide should I make? Alright, real quick though, which one was this? This one was plunge ball for a... Oh, that's right, the body flume does have that kind of slide. Although, you know what I'm thinking as well? I could just go off and make another pool in the same vicinity. And work off that to build a new slide. That's excessive. Maybe more restrooms near the coasters. I mean, that is a good idea. I already have some at the entrance, but like I said, you are correct on this too, that as we grow the park even more, the need for more restrooms increases. So we do actually have to add more of those facilities as we go. Which does unfortunately mean that we do need more toilets around the place. Okay, why do these things not snap to... Okay, so here's the thing that irks me about Planet Coaster 2 compared to Planet Coaster 1. In Planet Coaster 1, you were able to snap any of these pieces onto a path, and it would automatically rotate to fit the path. Sounds easy in the nutshell, doesn't it? Well, take a load of this. I'm on a fixed rotation, right? This is not... Okay, so I could definitely... Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. But I'm confused about why it's not going to snap everywhere. It's going to snap where it's set to rotate, but it does not automatically rotate to snap here. And I'm confused about that. Frontier, what are you doing? Why haven't you brought back some of the features that were in Planet Coaster 1, like this auto-rotate feature? This was easy. This is not. Still, I'm going to put it here anyways, because it's the logical one. Now back to my idea of building more pools. There. That's what I wanted to do. Now, the other bit that I want to put in, I couldn't... I need to do another draw tool thing. Wait. So yeah, as you can see, a general principle about this. Oh my word. What the hell happened to my chat? That. Eject you, Chozo. Again. Folks, Chozo will always be our gremlin. I know I'm straightening this out, but come on, fam. So it does look messy, yes. I do admit that this is messy as fuck. Oh, spot I missed. Any other stray spots? No, I don't think so. Although now that I think about it, I could actually theoretically start removing shit. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Because oh wait, no, one more thing I gotta remove. That, there we go. Because ultimately what I want to do over here is make another water slide. I'm gonna attempt a method that I don't know if it'll work. Oh, does it not let me work in reverse? Does it do that? Okay, that'll work. Is it glass, though? Oh, I could do glass. Oh, do these guys not have... I mean, yeah, make it simple. Sure. All right, let's check it out, shall we? Oh. I mean, it is a small, like, very, like, not entertaining water slide. We don't expect thrills on these things. So, for it to have that level of, oh my word, sure. And why, must I ask, is this not connecting to my circular path? Drac, hello, how are you doing? So good to see you. Although I could actually just utilize this. Hey! Stress, to be honest, how about yourself? I can understand the stress. I've gone through too much of it to dealing with these little kids making too much noise in the area and overstimming me. I already bet to Scar that he doesn't even have the balls to break me. He doesn't even have the balls to raid my throne himself. He does not have the guts to do it on his own, that he needs all the help in the fucking world from his fans, from anybody in the Blimp fandom, to just come to this stream and raid my throne of anything that's in there. Food, supplies, any of that sort. They don't have the balls. Do not type exclamation throne. I do not need this shit. We have an update for Planko 2 this week. We actually did. One day I'll make a account on Throne and buy you something. I believe you can actually. I don't remember if that's a thing, but I think you might be able to not have an account and still donate anonymously. I'm trying not to give any ideas, but you do you. But why do the anonymous bit when I already know if it's going to be you that's doing it next? I don't have an account on Thrones, so it's fair. Alright, so there's the start of our first water slide in the new area, and... Oh, hold the phone. You know, now that I think about it, I'm just going to say this. I was way more used to building water slides and flumes in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Soaked. That's just me. Alright. What am I actually thinking of what to do? Some ideas I could probably put in. I also tell myself too, the blueprints here on the blueprints here, especially those from Frontier themselves, actually give me an opportunity, right, to go in and give me some neat ideas for what I want to do. I could mimic what they put in, but of course with the limitations that I have in terms of my building abilities, the complexity that these guys create may be on the level of unreachable for me. Not impossible, just unreachable. But yeah, what I do like about having these pre-mates here is they give ideas for what you want to do. If you want to be very creative, you don't necessarily have to just drag and drop, put them in. That's exactly what I did for these first few flumes over here. I just dragged and dropped from the pre-made list. And this is my first creation right here for Water Slide. So as far as all this is concerned, I think I've lacked the need for ideas for tonight. I'm pretty sure that for anybody that's watching on YouTube right now, no, you don't dare inflate me anymore. I'm about to end. For anybody that has ideas on what I could possibly do in this park, I'm gonna give you a fly through of all the stuff that we have. The water slide, the mango coaster over here, Wild Blue, wooden coaster, Sky Flare, is it? Sunflare, not Skyflare. Our LSM coaster here. And then there's an LIM coaster. And then teacups. A lot of flat ride opportunities across the park, but none that I can think of at the moment. So if you guys have any ideas on what I could actually include in the areas that we already have, or for any expansion opportunities across the rest of the empty space, do feel free to let me know down in the YouTube comments, or for those of you watching live, you can do so on my Discord, where I will have the ideas chat set up for the Blueberry Park. In the meantime, though, I'm just going to go ahead and save up. Can you believe it's almost been a year since I've touched this park, too? My question is, am I still not able to, I'm still technically unable to put a pinpoint down for that particular park, aren't I? That is still something that needs to happen on this game. Anyways, chat, that is going to do it for tonight's stream. Thank you all so much for coming on in. You guys are so heckin' sweet, so heckin' fresh. I most certainly could not have asked for a better audience like yourselves. Stick around, everybody, to enjoy a little raid before we do. I've got a wall of love coming on in. Thank you so much, Neon Cypher with the follow, Kai Blood Wolf with the raid, Seika Brazen with the follow, Wad Wiswell with the raid, Crystal with the raid, Pufferfish Zappy, and then Wad Wiswell also with those follows. Thank you guys so much for being your awesome selves, heckin' sweet beans. I will most certainly be back tomorrow. We're gonna go to a different kind of amusement park sim. We're going from a overhead sandbox type to a actual management and multitasking sim. From Planet Coaster 2, we enter Water Park Simulator. And I'm on the road to 4 stars already on this park. How far can I go on this before the year ends? And let's find ourselves a raid target. Where shall we go? I think if I'm gonna play fair with you, tonight I'm in the mood for a channel. Anybody doing a sim? No, I don't think anybody's doing a sim. Forget Furry Channel then, let's go to my following. Speaking of people that need to be broken, that other blimp is still live and I am good. Hold on, unless... Give me a second, I actually need to turn off. There. Just so nothing posts in chat before I raid in. Is he going off to raid somebody? Oh no, he's just sharing something. I'm just gonna go ahead and raid on into him. If you guys are ready, I'm ready. Bozzy, where are we going?
Chat. Let's all give our wonderful love to the wonderfully awesome Scarfield.
Scar is currently in VR chat, chatting with peeps and sharing stiffs. Thanks to an idea from Slushy. Thanks to an idea from Slushy, I'm gonna do hashtag never build a 500 loop coaster. Spam that back to me so I know you're ready for the raid, and let's give Scar the amazing Blueberry Pork love that you guys give me every single stream. Love you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Keeping your awesome selves. I shall see you guys tomorrow for Water Park sim. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one, and one more for the road. Arrgh!